because Cobra Kai never die.
What is going on, everyone? Welcome back to Talking Cobra Kai channel. We talk Cobra Kai. A few days ago, we got the Cobra Kai Season 5 date announcement. Now, myself, I got to go to LA to the Cobra Kai Live and Badass event and watch this in the theater with a whole bunch of Cobra Kai fans. It was crazy. An unforgettable experience. I posted some clips from that if you want to check that out. I've watched this teaser about 50 times already, and I can't wait to break it down. I found some details that you might have not noticed, and I can't wait to talk about it with you guys. So we'll be going through this teaser shot by shot, hear my thoughts, theories, and predictions on all of them. And also, before we get into the video, comment down below your guys' theories. If I didn't talk about something that you thought of, comment that down below for sure. Okay, first we see the flashbacks of Season 4, Episode 10 of Cobra Kai winning the All Valley. I really liked how they did this. And, notice that they showed Kenny, Tori, Kyler, no Robbie, nobody else. That pretty much confirms, Robbie has officially left the dojo. I know that was pretty obvious, but just something I noticed here. Okay, then after all of those flashbacks, we finally get some new footage. We see the new Cobra Kai in the new location. We see Kyler, Kenny, and a bunch of the background characters in one of the new Cobra Kai dojos. I bet this is definitely the biggest one. We see the new logo of Cobra Kai in the top left there, and we see Terry Silver himself in the back there. And with the new gis for the students, they get sleeves now. They get the full black gis with sleeves and some workout equipment you can see on the far right. And of course, there's some trophies here. I don't know about you guys, and I see this in other shots too, does this kind of look like Terry Silver's old mansion? This entrance here is what's really made me think. It looked like where Kreese walked into. I have to rewatch that scene again, but it kind of looks like Terry Silver's old mansion a little, just that entrance part. And he obviously redid it all and turned it into a huge dojo. But that's just me. It kind of looks like Terry Silver's mansion. I'm not completely sure on that, and I wouldn't be surprised if it's not. And there's some other shots in the trailer where I also notice it. But let me know. Do you guys think that this could be Terry Silver's old mansion, and maybe he moves back in, turns one of the floors into a dojo? So later we see Terry Silver in the steam room, which could mean he's back in his own mansion again, because in his old mansion he had that steam room and that whole scene. I like that, Johnny. And more training. I love this shot. You see Daniel, shutting down the dojo, or as Silver says here, our competition is closed up shop. So I wonder if Daniel's actually going to shut down the dojo, at least for the beginning, and just team up with Chozen, and let the kids do their own thing. I think that could happen early, but then he eventually does open the dojo up again. So I think Miyagi-Do will actually shut down for the first few episodes, at least, while Daniel and Chozen try to come up with something to take down Silver. I think most of these scenes in this date announcement trailer are from early episodes. I don't really think there's anything from late episodes. Yeah, I definitely think this is early, and Miyagi-Do will be shut down early next season. Here we see Kenny definitely getting stronger here. I made a video. I think Kenny will 100% with, Robbie leaving and probably Tori leaving. Kenny will definitely be the #1 student for Cobra Kai. He's definitely getting stronger, more angry. I think he's going to be a huge weapon for Silver, and that's why I think he will for sure be #1. Here's Silver smiling, looking at full dojo, multiple full dojos around the valley. I don't know, could this be Silver's old mansion, totally redone? I could be stretching it out here, but it kind of looks like the walls, a little bit. I mean, maybe this is Terry Silver's old mansion, but we see Cobra Kai students handing out flyers, water bottles, trying to get even more people to join the dojo, and people are doing it. And look at this, all these Cobra Kai dojos opening up around the valley. And here's Johnny drinking a beer, looking at one of the new dojos. And now one of my friends, RJ, pointed this out to me. Could this be Chozen in front of him? I mean, it kind of looks like the hair. And if you look under the jacket, it looks like one of those Hawaiian shirts that Chozen wears a lot and all the time. It's really hard to tell. I try to look at the reflection too. You can't really confirm if that's Chozen or not. It could just be a random guy walking in, but I don't know if that's Chozen and Johnny, because I was thinking this was originally probably episode 1, before Johnny leaves for Mexico. He sees this dojo. But if that's Chozen and Johnny, that would be crazy. Here's Silver with his Cobra Kai commercial, and you could see on his gi red. Red is a huge theme color for this season. The logo is red. There's a whole bunch of red this season. I think that could be, symbolizing the blood this season. You see some red on the side here. I'm not sure exactly what that says. Could just be Cobra Kai's logo. And look, red. There's so much red. like blood. Terry Silver blood. There's just so much red, and I think it is for sure symbolizing blood. But this is Daniel and Chozen. Chozen's, thinking of, really this dojo's a threat. He could underestimate Silver and the Cobra Kai dojo at first. Then we see a flashback of Karate Kid 3, Silver showing up to the dojo, was tricking Miyagi and Daniel, making him seem like he was a good guy. And here is Tori learning or doing the Quicksilver method. Now, I actually called this. I made a video on this, on Tori learning this Quicksilver method. Now, I think it is the same reason why Silver did it to Daniel, to inflict pain. He's not trying to teach Tori anything here. He's trying to teach her a lesson, maybe on, not to mess with him and to listen to his orders. So this is for sure Silver just making sure Tori goes through pain so she obeys him next time, because in the tournament she disobeyed his order, and Silver's not going to let that go. So Tori's obviously, it looks, you see the dummy. I'm not sure if it's wood. It could be something even more extreme like stone. But like I said, Tori could even have her own plan to take down Silver after what she saw he did, and it could not go her way because Terry Silver is 10 steps ahead of everyone. If he finds out that she's trying to take him down, he will cause some serious pain her, and you can tell she's in some serious pain, like how Daniel was. And in the background here, you can see the other senseis, and one of them is actually Tyron Woodley, who was a former MMA fighter, and I guess these other guys are also MMA fighters, and yeah, I guess they'll be helping out Silver run some of the dojos. But like I said, this entrance here, it looks kind of like Silver's mansion. I know I keep saying that, but I don't know. But yeah, Tori, she's not liking this, and she's got to find her way out. It's just Silver. Look, Silver's watching, like, yes, like, that's what happens when you disobey an order. And here's Daniel talking to Amanda saying, Silver will hurt kids, and that's why he has to stop. I wonder if Amanda's like, okay, they won. Let's just forget about us all already. And Daniel's like, no, we have to keep going. And, Amanda, of course, being the voice of reason, she's not totally on board with this. But I wonder where they're going because they all are dressed up here. Amanda's wearing a nice dress, it seems like, and Daniel's wearing a nice jacket and button down. So I wonder where they're going. And then here's one of my favorite scenes of the trailer. Silver saying, "You're playing with fire, Danny boy." And Chozen says, "I am the gasoline." I love that so much. I think this Chozen versus Silver fight is going to happen. Mark my words, and it's going to be one of the best fights. Now, I do not know exactly where they are here and where they'd meet up, if this was a planned meetup or they just bumped into each other. Like, that could definitely happen. They're at some restaurant, maybe. Maybe Silver opens up a restaurant and they go there to confront him. I wonder what they said to make Silver be like, "You're playing with fire here." Daniel could be like, "I'm opening the dojo up again," or "I brought Chozen in to take you down." And Silver's not going to let that go. He has his plans. Like I said, he's 10 steps ahead of everyone, and he will find your weakness, and he will try to take you down. And here is Johnny in Mexico, sunglasses, the tag on it still, and he took Robbie there without telling him. He's finding Miguel. Miguel getting off the bus from last season. This is definitely the first episode. Carmen. I wonder why Carmen just didn't go with Johnny. I feel like she would really want to. I mean, I guess she has to work and stuff, but her son's missing in Mexico. So, but yeah, I bet she's on the phone with Johnny. And now here's what I noticed. This is an underground fight club in Mexico, and this is Miguel, and this is what I think is Miguel's dad. You can see his arm go on Miguel's back, and also a while ago there were set pictures when they were filming in Puerto Rico, which is where they filmed the Mexico scenes. And there's this actor who looks exactly like this guy from the back, and I'm thinking that is Miguel's dad. And Cholo was also wearing this jacket, so it's definitely Miguel and Miguel's dad. And I think this is like this underground fight club that his dad is in charge of, and is like some illegal fight club. What I think's happening here is in a later shot in the trailer, we see Miguel fighting some guys in Mexico. So I think Miguel's dad will be impressed, and he will use Miguel to like go in this fight club because he sees him as one of the best fighters maybe he's ever seen. And so he tricks Miguel to go fight. And that's what I think could happen with that. So for sure, Miguel's dad, you can see him putting his hand on his back. And then here's Johnny and Robbie entering with the fake FBI shirts on the back. It says female body inspector. I still think it's a possibility that Silver knows Miguel's dad, and Silver heard about Johnny going to Mexico, and Silver told some of these goons in Mexico to finish Johnny or take care of Johnny, because Silver said to Kreese at the end of season 4, I'll take care of Lawrence. Don't you worry. So maybe this is how he tries to. Johnny holds his own here and beats him up. Or at least one of them. I don't know where the rest of them went, but yeah, no one's gonna. It doesn't seem like anyone's gonna mess with Johnny after that. And I hope Robbie gets in. We get to see a Johnny and Robbie team up fight. See Sam in some sort of dream sequence, and I'll get into this with a later shot. But we see Moon and Yasmin in the Lakers Halloween costume from season 1. I'm just looking around, and then what's really interesting here, it goes really fast. We see Eli, the only shot of Eli in this trailer with his trophy. So this is definitely some dream sequence. I have a theory that I'm going to talk about when the shot comes up. Interesting. It's almost like she's conflicted with the bad things she's done and the good things. It's interesting that Eli's there, and there's a picture of Daniel's also there. And here's Tori looking at the trophy. She knows she didn't really win. She knows Silver paid off the ref, and it's really sad. I honestly feel bad for Tori, and she's not going to let this go. I think she's going to tell Kreese what happened, and even Amanda, and they're going to try to take down Silver for sure. And this is in Tori's room. It's probably a first episode. Now here we see Miguel and Ravi. And now I actually thought this was going to be in Mexico, but if you read the sign here, it says it's in California at some water park. I wonder why they're both at some water park. It looks like Robbie has swim trunks on. Maybe Johnny's trying to bring them together. He brings them both to a water park without telling them that they'll both be there. And Miguel goes up and pushes him here. It's going to take some time this season for these two to get on good terms, but I believe by the end of this season, they will be on good terms, and we'll see eye to eye with each other. Miguel says we'll never be friends, and Robbie says they'll never will be. Well, something they can agree on at least. But I think this is Johnny trying to bring them together. But this is back in California. This is back after Mexico. They still didn't get on good terms in Mexico, so it's going to take a while. Daniel's saying we have to cut the head off the snake. Now, does that mean that line? It's really confusing. Cut the head off the snake. Daniel says later, we're not actually going to cut his head off, but what is kill him? Is that part of the plan? Is to try to kill Silver or run him out of town? How do you take down Silver without killing him? Because Silver and Chozen are the best fighters. So if you fight, that's it. But I don't know. Silver's a smart man. It's going to be interesting to see how they try to take him down. Of course, here's Terry Silver sparring. This is a callback to the Karate Kid Part 3, the first scene we ever see with Silver, with him, beating up some of his, his human punching bags, it seems like. He's just beating them up. It was the first scene we ever saw of Silver in Karate Kid Part 3, and he's doing it again here. I don't think these guys he's beating up are anyone in particular. It would be cool if they were Snake and Dennis, but I doubt it. It's taking them down pretty easily, of course. A whole bunch of red. I'm telling you, red is Silver's new color, it seems like. And now here's what's really interesting. We see Sam in this dream sequence fighting an evil or dark version of Sam, and you can see why it is the other version. First of all, the hair, it looks like it's Sam, and this is the size that she used in season 4 during the tournament. So what I think is happening here, I think this might be a stretch, but I think Silver might have offered her a chance to join Cobra Kai. First of all, to get back at Tori. Silver would think that would really piss Tori off, that he's trying to basically replace her with Sam. And it would piss Daniel off for playing with fire. This is what you get. I'm going up to your daughter and trying to get her to join. Now, I don't think Sam will join, but maybe she starts to think about it. Because if anyone could convince Sam or any of the kids to join, it's Silver. That man manipulated Daniel. I doubt that's the last time we'll see it. Silver's a master manipulator. He has a plan, so I could see him saying something to Sam that really stuck in her head, maybe I should join Cobra Kai. And this is her dream sequence with her deciding stay on with Miyagi or maybe turn to the dark side. I don't think she will. That might be a bit of a stretch, but that's just what I get from this whole dream sequence with her fighting herself. But I'm really excited to see who wins this, because that could be her decision. And Johnny breaking a surfboard, just because why not? This is obviously in Mexico, of course, probably right when they get there. Now, here are some of the goons that Miguel meets in Mexico. Maybe he's looking for his dad and he asks around. He's like, who's asking? And Miguel, he holds his own here. He beats the rest of them up. And I think, like I said earlier, Miguel's dad will be really impressed and will use him for his fight club, and could see he's probably one of the best fighters there. And Miguel could fall for it, but I think Johnny will eventually, tell him, this isn't good. And because obviously he comes back home here and we see Robbie and Miguel rematch. Now, I think this is really good that they're having a rematch before they become on good terms with each other, or at least on the same side. I think this will probably end in a draw because, you can't have one of them win and then the other one be fine with it. That would just keep it going. I could see, Johnny coming in to stop them or Carmen coming in. And then I think, after this, they just needed, a therapy session with maybe even Carmen being, the therapist here. And just no Sam or Tori, no Johnny and Daniel, just two of them and a therapist talking. That's definitely what they need. But I'm excited to see this rematch, even though it's probably going to end in a draw. But, hey, anytime Robbie and Miguel fight, it's always entertaining. And the prom fight we saw a little bit, but I think the last time we really saw them fight was the school fight. Now it's back in season 2. So I'm excited to see this fight, this street fight too. Silver saying, I told you not to play with fire. Now, I wonder, he's got to be talking to Daniel or Chozen here, or maybe himself, because that's who he said it to earlier. And he's in a steam room. Now, like I said, this could be the same room from the original movie. And I wouldn't be surprised, maybe Mike Barnes is in there too, if he's back. But I wonder why Daniel would be in the steam room there. It could be some video call maybe, or some message. It could be, because I doubt Daniel would be in a, or Chosen would be in a steam room. But Silver, he did something, or he's doing something that he has a plan, man with a plan. And here's the new logo, red. I'm telling you, red. It's representing blood. We see Tori punching, doing the Quicksilver method, blood. Silver, Chosen versus Silver. That's gonna be a bloody fight. Robbie versus Miguel, possibly too. September 9th. That's so close. It's only 4 months away. So we'll probably get the full trailer a month or a few weeks before season 5. But I'm so pumped. This is such a great teaser. At the end here, we see Chosen whip out some size. And Daniel's we're not actually going to cut his head off. But that might be what it comes to. But I'm so excited. I thought this teaser trailer was great. It showed a lot, but also not too much. It was a perfect trailer. And I can't wait to see the season end. More to come for Cobra Kai. Let me know what you guys think in the comments section down below. Let me know your thoughts and theories on this trailer. Let me know if you agree with my theories or not. Let me know down below. And if you guys haven't already, make sure to like the video, comment, subscribe, turn on your post notifications so you never miss an upload. Follow my Instagram at Talking Cobra Kai YT. Subscribe to my second channel at TCK Edits. And remember, sweep the leg.